Just getting everything set up here. Hello, hello. Hi, Darbo. We are right at the top of the hour, so we'll give folks just a moment to join in as they drop in. And if this is your first time here, welcome to Cards with Crystals. Welcome to the live Sunday Synergy reading. And we will get started momentarily for this. Hey, Carolyn. For this week, I figure as we're moving into a new month, and for some people, we're at the beginning of holiday season, so maybe we find ourselves a little bit hectic, a little bit stressed, a little bit not well rested. So I thought for this week we would work with self-care oracle cards. So this is a two-sided deck, and I will pull cards, general reading for the week as we begin this. And then after that, if anyone has any questions or would like just a general request card, you can put that in the chat after we finish the general reading. So I know this time of year, everyone's out, not everyone, but people are out shopping, people are doing all those things, decorating. So we're going to get started. We're starting off a little quiet and slow, but I do want to start on time. So again, I'm going to pull cards for this week ahead, which would be November 29 through December 5. And then you take the cards as they resonate with you. You apply them as they work for you. But let me pull out some cards here, and let's get started with the card for Monday and Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday, we've got a card coming here for Monday and Tuesday. Oh, right here. Okay. A card for Wednesday and Thursday. Kathy, hello. Seeing you over on the Instagram side. So we do have YouTube and Instagram going, everyone, for those who don't know. Wednesday and Thursday. And then a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, which I think was this one here. Okay. So again, for those of you just joining, we are working with the self-care oracle card deck. So let's get started here with messages for Monday and Tuesday. Welcome, welcome to everyone joining. Monday and Tuesday, we start the week off with revelation. And the card says, listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. So here you go, Instagram, revelation, and YouTube, revelation. Listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. So we talk about this a lot. And in fact, as a card reader, it's one of the most common questions that I get, which is, am I on the right path? And so are you on the right path? You would know that. You really do know that. But you do have to listen to your life. You do have to listen. And then the revelation is there. The path is clear. And you will feel what is that next step. And it will feel good. It will feel right. So the big part to answer that question for yourself is really going within and listening. That answer comes, of course, from heart center and not necessarily from others. Other people can offer great perspective, good advice, some suggestions, yes, yes, and yes, all of that. But the ultimate answer comes from within. So then we have Wednesday, Thursday, and this card is choice. And it says, reconsider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind. Super, super important. Here you go, YouTube. It is so important to recognize that you always have the right to choose and you have the right to change your mind. So it's better if we change our mind and communicate that change to someone than maybe we do something that we really don't want to be doing. And then we sort of show up in that little, snitty kind of vibration, I'm here, although I don't really want to be here, that kind of thing. Doesn't do you any good and it doesn't do the other people any good. So recognize that you always have a choice. You always can say no, and you always can change your mind. Always change your mind. Okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This card is boundaries. So boundaries, and it is set boundaries. Protect your precious time and energy. So again, we're working with the self-care deck here today because I feel like the messages I was getting this morning was we need to give ourselves more attention without apology. That, you know, we sort of think that if you sleep in on a day or you do nothing one day and you just sit on the sofa and watch, you know, season 1 of Scandal, that is somehow, you know, shirking your responsibilities, that you're being lazy. But really, that time is so important to us. It's so important to us to do what we need to do. And you wouldn't be sitting on the sofa watching a series if you felt like you needed to be doing something else, right? Or you wanted to be doing, let's rephrase that you wanted to be doing something else. So it's really, so Lifetime movies, yes. So it's really important to allow yourself to take the time that you need. Rest is not it's not a luxury. It shouldn't be something that we say, oh, if I only had the luxury of, you know, taking a nap. That's not a luxury. That's how you take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. So it comes from setting good boundaries and protecting your time and your energy by putting up the boundaries. So looking at the week ahead, and again, I really wanted to work with the self-care deck because I feel like we need to make sure as we're going into this busy month of December for a lot of people that we are paying attention and giving ourselves the care we need. So we start the week with revelation, and that is listening within, and then things will become very clear to you. And it will be as simple as if you're out shopping for someone for a gift, and you say, oh, I'm looking at this. I don't know if they would like this. So close your eyes. Don't think about it. Maybe hold it up to your heart and think of that person and see how it feels. And that will be a revelation to you. Middle of the week choice. Reconsider a commitment. Remember, you always can change your mind. And remember that you always choose. So even though outside of the term of commitment, you get to choose. So you don't have to be mad. You don't have to get angry. Someone else doesn't make you do that. You choose. So just hold that power and decide if you want to be ticked off that day, go right ahead. But make sure you're doing it because you chose to do it and you don't try to put it on someone else, right? And then the end of the week, we've got boundaries. So really taking care of yourself, saying yes, saying no, but doing what works best for you, and make sure you take care of yourself. Okay, so those are the general messages for this week. Again, November 29th through December 5. I know we've had some more people join, so thank you everyone for joining. If anyone has a question or anyone has a card request, I would be happy to pull a card for you. So you can put it in the chat. You can put it in Instagram. You can put it down in the Q&A section if you prefer to do that. I will look there. But yeah, nice week of self-care. I like it. Okay, how are we doing? Amaris, may I have a read? And Carolyn, general card, yes. So let's get to Amaris. I hope I am saying that correctly for you, your name. And Amaris, we're going to get you, how does Tyler feel about me? Oh, okay, that's your question. How does Tyler feel about you? I think I have to sneeze here, so hold on. Woo, hoo, hoo. Ah. Okay, Amaris, how does Tyler feel about you? Did you ask him how he feels about you? I would start there to get that answer. Best straight from him. But let's get a card for you from Inner Glow about, regardless of how Tyler feels about you, how are you? Let's get a card for you, Amaris. Okay. A card for Amaris and her relationship with Tyler. Okay, I have a card for Amaris. Okay, here are your cards. You actually have two. He's my twin flame and he's difficult to talk to. Well, I'd take a look at some boundaries, putting up some boundaries about that relationship. Your time is precious, your energy is precious. And so you set the rule, you set the expectation of how that's going to work for you. That's what I would say. So your card right here, you have two cards that came out. One is clear chakras and the other one is comfort. So let's talk about these. Here are your two cards, clear chakras and comfort. Here you go, Instagram. So I would say, in terms of him being difficult to talk to, make sure that your communication channel is open and your heart is open to welcome his messages in and to create a space for him. He gets to choose, just like that choice card in the middle of the week. He gets to choose if he wants to come and do that, but you can do your part to create that space of comfort, but a space where you are comfortable operating as well. And that comes from the boundaries and your choices. So in terms of clearing your chakras, I would say take a moment and do some chakra work. Make sure that your throat chakra is open so that your communication, what you say, is clear and aligns with your intention and you're able to express yourself. Make sure your heart chakra is open so that you are speaking from a place of love and truth, right? Make sure your solar plexus is open because that's your personal power. That's where you feel you, right? And then you can look at all your chakras, going from your crown chakra to your third eye, your sacral down to your root. So do a moment of clearing your chakras and feel comfortable with that. Feel comfortable in your space and then put it out there. I mean, he gets to choose whether he's going to respond or not, but what are you going to do if he doesn't respond? How many times are you going to ask? So I'd put it out there. Okay, let's come. Carolyn asked for a general card, and then Laurie asked for a card, and Shri, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to Shri over here on Instagram. Please bless me with good health and also pray for everyone's health. Happy birthday. And yes, good health to you. Good love to you. Amaris, you're welcome. And again, I hope I was pronouncing that correctly. Okay, let's get a card for Carolyn. Carolyn, we are going to Cosmic Cat. Yes. Oh, look at that. Carolyn with the C, Cosmic Cat, 2 C's. Ooh, triple C. All right. Let's get a card here for Carolyn. So, general card for Carolyn. Welcome to the folks just joining. Thank you for being here. We're pulling cards for specific questions or just general card requests. So you can put it in the chat. And here's a card for Carolyn. Expectation. Expect the best. Expectation. So I think it goes a little bit back. So Carolyn, expect the best. What we put out there is what we will get back in one form or another, right? So again, being mindful of words, being mindful of your thoughts and your intentions. So, sorry about that. I have a couple of phone numbers that can break through on my phone, and that's one of them. Hold on. My sister, can you please call Dad? Just make sure everything's okay for me, please. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that, but we need to do that. Just maybe quick double check if you wouldn't mind. So coming back here to Carolyn, your expectation. What is your expectation? And express your expectation. Put it out there. So remember that we cannot, sort of like Amerison, what does Tyler feel about her? We cannot expect someone to know how we feel. We cannot expect someone to know what we want. We cannot expect someone to perform a particular action if we don't communicate it. But this, to me, Carolyn, is saying, set your expectations high for what it is that you're working on. And I know you've sort of been changing some things. So set your expectations high and then expect the best for yourself, right? No reason to cut yourself short. So really nice card. Okay, I know Laurie was looking for a general card, but I'm going to wait for her to come back. And then let's see, we have here Anil. Good day. Will I be able to pass my exam next month? I'm a Cancer. Okay. So, oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Instagram. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, YouTube. Something happened with my Instagram. Can you hear me now? I don't know if that phone call bumped out my microphone. Hello? Can you hear me over here on Instagram? Folks, can you hear me? Can someone let me know? Okay. Let me know over here if you can. YouTube, you can hear me, I'm assuming, right? I see you just can't hear. What is happening? Okay. Thank you. My Minaya, it looks like. Okay. It's not audible. Okay. Instagram, I'm going to say, come back on. Okay. Thank you, Anil. End the live and restart. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay, I will do that. End and restart. I'm trying to type it while I have the phone going. Okay. I'm going to end the live here. Hey, Rising Vibes, and restart it again. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. We're going to try that one more time. All right, now let's see if Instagram will do that again. Okay. Okay. Yes, can see and hear fine on YouTube. Okay, thank you for checking. Okay. All right, so we need to come back here. We finished Carolyn. And then we had Anil was asking about passing an exam. Okay, Shri, can you hear me now on Instagram? Kathy, can you all hear back on Instagram? Yes. Woo-hoo. Okay. Minor difficulty. We fixed that one. Okay, let's get a card here for Anil for passing an exam. And so I'm going to go to Angel Answers, okay? Thank you, everybody, for your patience. I think maybe that incoming call knocked the audio out somehow. Not really sure. Okay, let's get this card for Anil and passing an exam. and for passing an exam for Anil. All right, here's your card. Remain positive. I love it. Remain positive. So for your exam, you know, don't worry about passing, right? Remember, we have to be careful how we language, just like Carolyn's card, expect the best. So get yourself in the best shape possible for that exam. And don't think about, am I going to pass or not pass? Just think, I am taking this exam. That's what I'm doing. And I'm going to do the best that I can and remain positive. I think that's a really nice card. Okay, let's move along. We got a little bit behind here. Okay, let's see. Who had a card here? Someone here had the card. Laurie asked for a card and Rising Vibes. So let's get a card for Laurie. You're welcome, Anil. All right. Thanks, everyone on Instagram for popping back in. So we'll get a card for Laurie, then a card for Rising Vibes, and then a card for MS I see right here, right? And Manaya. Okay, so we've got a few here. Let's get going. Card for Laurie. Ooh, I feel that. Wow. Zing, zing, and zing. Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Okay. I think I'm going with spirit animals, messages from spirit animal guides for Laurie, for a general card. Let's get a general card for Laurie. Kathy, I don't know what to do with you over on Instagram. I never see you over there. Okay, let's get a general card for Laurie. What does Laurie need to know and do? Here we go. Okay. Okay, if you checked my shorts yesterday, I think it was yesterday, this is the card that came up, and it came out again, and it's dog. So this is from messages from your animal spirit guides. And this card says, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. And so when I put this out the other day on the shorts, the message that was coming forward with that, and it's interesting that it's surfacing again, is, are you trying to please too many people? Are you, trying to fix everything and make sure everything for too many people? Do you have your hands in too many places? And what are you depleting yourself? And are you coming from a place that serves you best, or are you doing that out of, of obligation that you need to be doing that? It's what, and I think in my reading, I even put the word training, thinking about a dog being trained. Are you performing? That's an interesting one. Are you performing, or are your actions coming from the place that you think serves you best, and therefore you can be of best service to someone else? So just checking in on, are you trying to, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So are you just trying to, take care of too many people is what's coming. So, okay. All right. So let's come back here to Rising Vibes, who was looking for a card. And then we had MS and Manaya. And again, if I am not saying your name correctly, please correct me. Okay. So, my name's Noelle, so I hear all kinds of crazy pronunciations. So I can appreciate if you come back and say, hey, this is how you say my name. Okay, so let's get a card here for Rising Vibes for this week. What does Rising Vibes need to know and do for this week ahead? What is Rising Vibes? Well, that one just shot out there. Nature. Ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the elementals. Here you go. Beautiful, beautiful card. So this is from Oracle of the Unicorns right here. This is for rising vibes, but you know, a card for everybody. Ground yourself. So where do we find ourselves most grounded is when our feet can actually be touching the ground, when we can be sitting, when we can feel like, you know, that root chakra is really settled down here. And nature can do that for us. So spending time out there, connecting, uh, connecting to the natural world, rising vibes, versus so much of the in the head part. So I would do that. Check out of all of the, the chatter, that you need a break from that. Spend some time outdoors. Maybe you're not getting enough vitamin D. Okay, so I have here MS asked for a card. Kathy, we'll get down to you here. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's come over here to MS. And then Kathy will circle back around to you too. I see that there. Okay. MS, how does David H. feel about me presently? Attraction, love, will it be stable, long-term? I'm a Sagittarius, he's a Taurus. Well, so you've got a Taurus earth sign who likes comfort, likes things to be like this, likes things not to change. And you got a fiery Sagittarius who is all about change, 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 change. Okay. That being said, let's get a card here for MS about David H. Again, I don't know how other people feel. I would ask that question. How do you feel, David H? But let's get you a card about this fire and earth connection. Fire and earth connection for MS. Okay. Let's get a card for MS in that relationship with David. MS. In that relationship with David. Okay. And that card is 9 of Wands. This is a fire sign. That 9 Wands represents fire signs. So MS, if you are, asking about how does David feel about you, it seems like you've probably been asking this question a lot or putting a lot of effort into this relationship and trying to get David to respond and be forthcoming. And so you're feeling a little bit like, how much more of that can I do? Like, when is David going to step up and tell me how he feels, right? So you can make this choice, because this is a cycle and it's going to keep going. So you can make a choice at this point. Are you going to set your boundaries with David? A little bit of what we were talking about with Amaris earlier. Are you going to set your boundaries with David, set the expectation with David, have David step up and communicate, or are you going to keep and then start the cycle all over again? But it's time to do something about that, not just let it sit there and linger. Okay, we had over here Manaya, and then over here to Kathy. Okay, let's see, Manaya. Well, Brian, who's a Scorpio, lots of astrology in here today. Sag life from Manaya. Me too. Okay. Will Brian and I have compatible relationship, or what can you see for us? All right, let's see. What do we got here for Manaya with Brian? All right, we're going to angel answers. Again, I never claimed to be a fortune teller. I would not want that job. But let's see what we got. Be assertive. This is a pretty clear message coming through today, everyone. I think everyone can take this theme that's coming through, and that is speaking up. Speaking up, communicating, setting the boundaries, right? Setting the expectation, expressing yourself, Really big theme. So in terms of whether or not you and Brian, I have to scroll back here, will have a compatible relationship, regardless of compatibility, I would say be assertive, be yourself, be yourself, be who you are, show up in your truth, because that's the only way compatibility is going to come about. And then then you'll know if the chemistry's there, you'll know if the vibe's there. But if you're not yourself, then you're not going to get a good read on it. Okay, coming over here to Kathy. So let's see. Don't forget that readings make a great gift, and her readings are on point. Thank you, Rising Vibes. Yes, so don't forget, it's gift giving season. Give someone a card reading. You can find the link down below in Instagram and in my bio on YouTube. In my bio on Instagram, down below on YouTube. Okay, could be friend, not only romantically. Yeah. Whatever your relationship's going to be, you've got to be assertive. You've got to be you. You've got to step into your own power and own your space. Sort of what we were talking about clearing the chakras. Get yourself in alignment and feel good about that. Feel grounded. Feel assertive. Okay, Kathy, my daughter's dog unexpectedly died this morning. So these cards are speaking to me. And then you had the dog card show up. Oh, okay. May I have a general card for Mia, Nick, and the girls? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I understood that said May. And then Shri, I see you there. So Kathy, let's have a card. Okay. We're going to go here to angel prayers. Okay. And this card is for Mia, Nick, and the girls. Okay, we got it right here. And it is new beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the door to change. I am ready. So, a few things. Every life has its cycle, right? We know that our physical bodies are nothing but a tool, a vehicle for our soul, right? And at some point, the physical body gives out. We know that. But the soul lives on. The energy lives on. And so every time, we know the cycle ends so that something else can begin. And so the supportive energy here for me is that things do change. Things do change. Sometimes we don't like it. Sometimes it happens suddenly, as you talk about, very unexpectedly. But can we embrace the change as something that's not happening to us, but that it's an experience for us to move through? Because from that, then we can start something new. So whether it's, I'm not necessarily talking about getting a new dog, maybe that's it, but it's also a new communication, a new expression of emotion, a new lesson for the girls on how do you talk about grief, right? Like what I'm talking about that. So, maybe there's more to be said there. And this loss of the dog can open that door. So, yeah, very sorry to hear about that. Please pass along my love. That's no one likes that. Okay, let's come over here to Shri would like a general card for her birthday. And then Emma, I see you asking for a card as well. Okay. So let's get a card for Shri for her birthday and just in general. So let's get a card for Shri. I'm going with Cosmic Dancer. Shri, you go out and dance with the cosmos. Okay. And hey, everyone, if you like this video and you like your card reading, or even if you're not getting a card reading, would you do me a favor and hit like and give it a thumbs up? I would appreciate that. And then if you don't know, I do have a contribution button down below in YouTube and in my bio on Instagram. So if you care to contribute, so I can keep doing these readings, then please feel free to do that. I would appreciate that. Okay, let's get it. We're getting a card here for Shri. A card for Shri. And this beautiful birthday celebration of hers. Right here, sticking out. I feel like it's a tour. It is. Okay. Look at this. Goodness gracious, these are gorgeous cards. Surrender and trust, and then consciously complete. Okay. Here we are for Shri on Instagram. And then here we are on YouTube. Can you see? I hope my fingers aren't on them. So Shri, some really nice things here. Surrender and trust and consciously complete. And what I feel like this is this consciously complete is that going back to that cycle, going back to that new beginning, recognizing that when things end, to be conscious of that, to be mindful of that, to acknowledge it, to give it its due, and then surrender and trust that that cycle, that completion is for a new beginning, so that something else can move in, something else is coming, and trust in that. But the important part is on the completion, is really acknowledging and honoring the completion, because then you can really let it go. You really can move away from that. Doesn't mean you forget it. It's not that it's not important to you, but you can put it in its correct place so that you can allow the trust. You can feel surrender to what is and know that something else is coming. Nice cards. A 2 and a 7. This is 43. So 7 is the Chariot, 2 is the High Priestess. So surrender and trust, that's that High Priestess energy of going into your intuition, knowing that everything is there, you have what you need, it's going to come out, okay? And then the 7 being the Chariot is moving through things, getting ready, moving through, and that's that completion. Okay. So let's come over here. Wellness by Willow. I know you had a question, and then I had to drop Instagram because the volume went wonky. So Wellness by Willow requested a card. I'm back. I would love a card if possible. Yes. So I will get that for you. And I do have here for Emma. I just want to know if I should still continue with the person I fancy. Ooh. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, July. Okay. Well, Emma, what I'm going to say is going to the card at the beginning of the week, which is Revelation. Listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. So that's where I think you get your answer as to whether or not you should continue with the person you fancy. What do you feel? What do you think? What does your heart tell you? So let's get you a card here from Angel Answers as a little bit of support for you, okay? So a little card here for Emma in support of fancying. The situation will improve. Here you go, YouTube. The situation will improve. So should you continue with the person you fancy? Well, the situation certainly can improve. It certainly can get better. But I think you have to define what is going to be better. What is improvement to you? Is improvement that you actually speak? Maybe this isn't someone you've ever spoken to. Is that the improvement? Is the improvement that you eventually go grab a cup of coffee? Is the improvement that there's an exchange? Or is the improvement that you realize, you know what? That was a moment of fancy and that was a lot of fun. But I think I'm really not there. That would be a situation that improved. So listen to within, get your revelation, but it will become clear and it will feel good. Okay, let's come here. We have Maya. So I have a card for Maya and then Shri. Hola, that's great. Ready for a new start and new beginnings. Great. Yes. Thank you so much, dear. You are so welcome. Yeah. And I mean, you know, what better gift to give yourself for a birthday is something new start. Okay. So let's have a card for Maya. And then I see here with Dorothy and Love 97. Love 97. But let's get a card here for Maya first. And I'm going back to the self-care deck for Maya. A card here for Maya. All right. Let's get a card for Maya. A general card for Maya. Okay. I do have to laugh. Honest to goodness. Okay. Emma, it feels like I have just been very patient with this very busy schedule, so the improvement may be us getting closer as friends. Yeah. I mean, sure, why not? It's just got to be how do you measure improvement? What's your measure? How do you know? Right? But set your expectation and communicate the expectation. Be assertive, as we've seen in these cards. Okay, so let's come over here to Maya. And the card is intent. Focus your energy. There is amazing power in a strong intention. Okay, here we are for YouTube. There is amazing power in strong intention. I think it goes back to the general messages all over the table, Maya. Focus, being assertive, setting the best expectation for yourself. New beginnings are coming. Consciously completing things so that you can, your intention is there, your completion, but now you're open to what's to come. I mean, I just think it's an ongoing theme for this week. So what is your intention? Focus, because your power is amazing. Yes, it is. Let's not undersell ourselves. Okay, Dorothy would like a general card. Okay, general card for Dorothy. I am going to our Gilded Tarot for Dorothy. Let's get a general card for Dorothy. So thank you, everybody who's joined today. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. Feel free to subscribe and follow me on social media. It'd be great to have you. And if you want, subscribe to my newsletter so you can get some of the holiday gift card reading specials I'll put out. I'm excited about those. I had a really good idea today. I have great ideas, actually. I just need somebody who can implement all of them for me. Okay, coming back here to Dorothy for her general card. One idea after the other. Let's get a card. Ooh, here we go for Dorothy. Dorothy, card for Dorothy. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh, okay. So Dorothy, look at this. We have the Death card. And it is following, as I said, the themes on the table. It is following right in. So this card is all about transformation. This card is saying life is a cycle of death and rebirth. Everything. I think humans are the only ones who do not like change. They don't want things to change. And they have a hard time when things end. But if you look at everything else in nature, it's all about change. It's all about transformation. It's all about dying unto self, being born again, the rebirth. That is the transformation. So for you, Dorothy, whatever is perhaps coming toward an end for you, if you're seeing an end in sight, or you're sensing that something isn't quite right with you any longer, let it go and surrender and trust. Just like the card we had for Shri, surrender and trust. Let it go. Let that work its thing. Let it transform. Let it be, because something else is always coming. And I don't know if you're a Scorpio or involved with the Scorpio, but this could be Scorpio energy too. But all about transformation. Let it go. Shed it. Drop it. Fa. You don't need it. And then the new beginning. Okay. Let's see. Kathy, everyone, please subscribe to Noelle's newsletters and sign up for a personal reading. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. I'm going to put you on the PR team with Rising Vibes, if that's okay. Okay. Dorothy, you're a Scorpio. Well, that is a good card for you, that's for sure, because you know all about that. So let it go. Shed, slough. Take an exfoliator, get it off. The new skin's under there. Okay, Love 97, what do we have? Does Sergi 11, May 88 likes, Judith 4, December 97? I don't even think I know what that means. Does Sergi 11, May 88 likes, Judith 4, December 97? I don't know what that means. Maybe you can clarify that, Love 97. I mean, I can guess maybe, but I don't want to guess because it's got a few different things in there. So I'm not sure. I don't want to guess. Okay, Judy T, can I get a general card also? Yes, Judy. Yes. A card for Judy. Ray, where do I send a donation for general reading? Thank you so much, Ray. Down below in the description on my YouTube, you'll see a link and you can contribute there. I don't know if you can see it in the live. You might have to wait till the live stops, but I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, July T, getting a general card for July T. And July T, I keep going back to my tarot deck for you, a little rider-waite tarot. So let's see what July T has here for a general card for July T. General card for July T. Instagram, you are quiet with the card requests today. Okay, let's see. A general card for July T. Oh, there it is, right on top. Okay. The Queen of Wands, one of my favorite cards. Here you go. Instagram, the Queen of Wands. So July T, Wands, this is our, I don't know if you're a fire sign or you're working with someone who's a fire sign. My phone rang again, and I hope it didn't turn the volume off on you on Instagram again. Oh, okay. So Queen of Wands, super confident, and you're a Leo. Well, look at all the cat energy in here. This is you. This is beautiful. Look at her. The Witch of Tarot, shapeshifter. She's all about Leo energy. Look at that. So super, like, just confident and magical and in her power. She is super strong. No audio again. Okay. I will end and restart. It's the phone. Pooey. Okay. So Hold on, everybody. Okay. Something keeps happening when my phone rings. So coming back to you, July T, and I apologize. But yeah, this is you in your power. So I would say whatever it is that you are um, involved with in the moment of, sit in your power, sit in your truth. You've got, you've got it within you. You're very intuitive, um, very involved in or connected, spirit realm, earth realm. You've got a really good connection there. And so own that and be okay with that energy. Some people are intimidated by the Queen of Wands. Some people, get a little uncomfortable with her because she can move all over the place. She can relate to anyone. She's comfortable over here. She's comfortable over there, and she is herself. And some people, they don't know what to do with that kind of power, but it's beautiful. So own your power. Okay. Instagram. Eek. Sorry about that. Okay. July T, I love it. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Yeah, that's such a good card and perfect for you as a Leo. My goodness. Okay. Ray. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. Okay, I think we're coming to the end of the reading. Did anyone else have a request quickly before we end? I could pull one more card and then we're going to wrap this up. So please, again, subscribe, like, share, tag someone on Instagram, and then subscribe to my newsletter. Make a contribution if you feel so inclined to do that. Thank you for those of you who do. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, let's get one more card for today. I feel it. I feel there's one more card here. And actually, I think it's just a general card, and I'm going to pull it right here from the Psychic Tarot. So this is a general card to support our week of cards. And this is for everyone and anyone. You take what works for you. You embrace what works for you. And our card is Temptation. Woohoo! That's a doozy. Here you go. Temptation. So this card is asking you, what are you hooked into? What are you, what's your trigger? Understand that. And make choices that work for you, for your current space, your current energy, what works best for your highest good, and not from conditioning, not from habit, not from, sort of one of the things we talked about, the dog, a little bit of obligation. None of that. Make choices for you. And when the choices are best for you, then they become best for everyone. And I'm not saying it's best for them, that it's the best thing in their lives. What I'm saying is that relationship, that communication, that exchange is going to be the best possible because you are coming from your place of power and you're coming from your truth. So be careful. Ask yourself, what is triggering me? What is hooking? What is that hook that I keep getting caught into? Pay attention. Pay attention to what you say. Pay attention to your responses that seem like they are habitual, that seem like every time I hear this, I respond this way. Pay attention to that. Because you can break that, the middle of the week, choice. You always have the choice to change. Always. Yeah. No limits. But first you have to acknowledge that. So, okay, that's what I've got for this week. That was a nice one to wrap up the week, because I'll tell you why this is so good to wrap up the week, because these cards are talking about your pure intent. setting your best expectation, improving situations, consciously completing the revelation, the choice, the boundaries, the new beginnings, standing in your power, transformation. Do you see all that energy? It's like all coming together to say you are moving, things are shifting. Let it happen, surrender and trust. And this card is showing up at the end to say, do not let temptation for comfort, for habit, to hold you back. Because that's where you get chained. You get chained to the past, right? So don't do that. And that's what this card is reminding you. That's coming in here and saying there's too much good. There's too much good coming in. There's too much flowing. So don't jam it up. Yeah, that was great. Fabulous. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here again. I wish you all a beautiful first week of December. How did that happen? And we will chat next time. Instagram, thank you for your patience with that audio situation. I do believe it's when that phone call kicked in. So we're going to end before it happens again. And I can call back and see what's going on. Okay. Ciao, everyone. Big love, big love. And be kind, please. Bye.